Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, please? Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, please? Okay, one more time. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, please? Okay, Cancer, for your recent past, you have the Devil, the Four of Swords, and the Magician. I feel a lot of you were in a very toxic relationship. I feel you're in separation right now. I feel this is something that you are recovering from and healing from. I get that. I don't feel necessarily that your person was manipulating. I feel what I'm getting more than just from the card. I feel someone in a way took advantage of you or took you for granted, or someone didn't believe that you were who you portrayed yourself as. I feel maybe someone felt they were being manipulated in a way. And I feel because of this, I feel this person didn't treat you very good. I feel that's what ended the relationship. But I kind of feel that the Four of Swords, I don't feel that this is your energy, Cancer. I feel that someone knows that the way they were to you was manipulative. And I'm getting really strongly that someone is really missing you. Because the energy I'm getting from the Four of Swords, I'm getting more of a regret. Like I feel someone's more laying, thinking, like they hurt themselves. I feel someone's healing from a hurt that they caused themselves. Like they almost stabbed themselves in the heart. I feel that, because I'm getting someone's toxic way of thinking. I'm really getting that this is a way of thinking, a very negative headspace. I feel it kind of stems from their insecurities. And they didn't either trust you or believe that you seemed too good to be true, or I just heard that maybe they thought you weren't right for them at the time. But I feel now that you're not together, someone feels like they manipulated themselves. Their toxic behavior ended this relationship. It's what I'm really getting, that this is someone else feeling this way. And we'll go back and clarify. In your present energies, you have the King of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, with Judgment here in the center of the reading, someone's really reflecting on themselves, and I feel someone does not like what they see. Someone, whether this is you or your person, I feel someone really judged you harshly. I feel this King of Pentacles is someone that you dealt with in your life, someone who thought that the way that they think and the way that they think a relationship should be, or way just someone should behave. I get a lot that your personality, someone, they judged you harshly before. I feel a lot of you are very free-spirited. You don't restrict the way you speak or act or behave because of what society, like you don't conform to things. And I feel you know what I get? I feel a lot of you are in a relationship with someone who is either really uptight or just they care so much about what other people think. Like if you go out to dinner, you have to act a certain way. They put a lot of pressure on themselves, I feel. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, could be an Earth energy, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're very much about appearances. Not just physical, but the way people view them, the way people see them, judge them. And I'm sorry again about the fireworks. Every time I start a video, explosions start outside. They do fireworks every day here. So I'm sorry about that. But I feel that someone realizes now that too hard on you. Because what I keep getting intuitively, I don't really get this in the cards, but I feel someone, all the things that they judged you on, or what caused the separation, are all the things that they miss and really like about you now when they think about you. When they think, I feel like they're like, why. I feel like they're confused as to why they sort of pushed you away and didn't accept you for how you are. But I can see what it is. It's they're thinking of what everyone else is thinking, not how they feel, not what they think. And because judgment's here, I feel like this is the judgment of other people. I mean, who knows? Maybe this wasn't just when you go out. Not that there's anything that you did that was wrong or anything like that, but this person, I feel, is very uptight, I guess is the word I can think of right now. Why? Because maybe you're just more outgoing. You're louder. You're funny. You don't. Like I said, you don't conform. You don't restrict yourself from being yourself, even in public. You're always who you are. And maybe someone you were with was like, oh, don't draw attention, or oh, what will people think? They're very reserved, but they miss that now that you're not together. You guys are very opposite. But the thing that's good about it is that they kind of, once you were gone, they kind of realized like they miss that. They miss that you don't care. They miss that your energy and how people are drawn to you. It's not that you ever brought on any negative experiences or anything like that. I feel this person just very concerned with, and this could stem from childhood. This person's just very worried that people are going to, maybe they're very shy and you're very outgoing. I feel that's kind of what it kind of boils down to. And I feel they always kind of wanted you to tone it down, be quiet, chill out, relax, like kind of be more like them. But now that you're gone, they like you more than they like themselves right now. And I feel with the Page of Swords here as well, I feel that this person does want a new start with you. I feel that, but they know that they didn't treat you right. And I feel now they kind of are thinking that you are too good for them. Maybe they thought you weren't right for them before. They want someone as sort of, reserved as they are. But now they feel like you are too good for them. They thought you weren't right. Now they think that maybe you were bored of them, or they were bringing you down, because you're very positive. You have a lot of energy. For a lot of you, I really picked that up. This person wants a new start with you, but the way that they judged you, and I feel the way that they almost acted in a way superior to you, or they like to feel, I do feel that they are a bit of a snob for some of you. I do feel that they are a little stuck up and judgmental as well, but they weren't so much to you. They did see you as an equal. They just kind of thought maybe they could mold you into this perfect man or woman for them, to fit into their standard of, what society will accept, and you made them uncomfortable, but now that you're gone, they miss that feeling of being uncomfortable. You're kind of pushing them out of their comfort zone. They want a new start, but I don't feel that they're feeling very positive, because they kind of know that they pushed you away. And in your near future, you have the World, the Five of Wands, and the Empress. I feel a lot of you have moved on already. I feel that, this person really hurt you. I feel that they really, not necessarily broke your heart, but I feel a lot of you have really good confidence. You have very strong confidence. It more, I feel, confused you, because you're like, not that you're arrogant, but you're just like, I was so kind to them. I was honest. I'm fun. I'm outgoing. I feel like a lot of you are really looking at yourself thinking, what did I do wrong? What was it that they thought I needed to change? Sorry again about the fireworks. I feel that you guys are arguing. I feel you guys are your person. I feel when they finally will contact you, I feel like you don't really give them a very warm response, because I do feel they said some cruel things to a lot of you. The devil is here, and I feel a lot of you have very good confidence. You take care of yourself. You never really doubted yourself, but you were just more confused. Like, why did they treat me like I need to change? And I feel now you're kind of moving on, maybe not just with someone else, but just with your life. You're not waiting around for this person. But this person is they're really mad at themselves. And I feel like they're kind of saying, like, look, I deserve a second chance. I feel that they are telling you, like, I didn't really see. I was confused. I was wrong. But you still don't get it. Like, what changed? How are things going to be different this time? How have you changed? Just because they miss you. Of course they miss you. You're the Empress. You're like, well, yeah, I can see why you miss me. I was good to you. We had fun together. There was no reason for you to push me away, treat me the way you did. And they can't really explain it because, first of all, they're probably embarrassed because, I feel like they're just realizing this themselves, so it's kind of hard for them, I feel, to explain it because you kind of made this very obvious to them that they are way too concerned with what other people think and that you guys are very different. So I feel that is why you clashed. I don't think that necessarily means that you can't have a good relationship. I feel that this person just kind of needed to see that they were being too controlling, trying to control, the outer appearance, the behavior of him, even themselves. They put a lot of restrictions on themselves. The way that they were treating you, saying, oh, be quiet, or be, just to be that more reserved. Don't draw attention, or the way they wanted you to act around their friends and family. They do that to themselves, and it makes them miserable too. I feel that maybe this is just the way they were raised to always be worried about impressing other people, and you weren't raised like that. I feel like, you're just a good person, be happy, treat people with respect, treat yourself with respect, and enjoy your life. You're more of a free spirit. This person is very confined, very restrictive of themselves, to be themselves, and I do feel that's kind of sad because they're kind of making themselves miserable, like what they want and what they think comes after everybody else. But they want a second chance with you, and I feel the fact that you kind of are not just ready to jump right back in, I do feel it makes them angry, but you know what? I don't feel that you care, because you're like, you know what, I'm taking care of myself. I'm busy. Because they're going to really need to convince you or impress you or show you, give you a reason to why go back. You didn't want me. I'm the same person. You didn't change. You don't feel you need to change. But I feel that they want to change because they're not happy. And they're not happy with themselves. They, like I said, they stab themselves in the heart. But I feel this person didn't realize how uptight they were and how much what they think, society's constantly judging them, that pressure, how much it's affecting them and their behavior and their way of thinking. And you kind of help them see that, but not that it justifies how someone treated you, but I feel that they're kind of realizing that now. But I'm not sure if you care yet or not. So Spirit, what is the devil for Cancer's recent past, please? Spirit, what is the devil for Cancer's recent past, please? The Temperance, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So I feel like they're fighting to change. They're fighting these beliefs that they have had their whole life. And I just heard they're hoping you'll be patient with Temperance here. They want to change. And it was the relationship with you, even if you just dated for a little bit, or this was a relationship that you just had, it ended because you just couldn't take maybe the harsh criticism anymore. They want to change now, and whether or not they can or how long it's going to take, I feel that they're just kind of hoping that you will be patient. I do feel this is going to be a struggle for them. With the Two of Wands, it's about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. I feel that they are going to try different things, really break out of this almost cage they've put themselves in. They've confined themselves to such a restrictive way of expressing themselves and living their life. And it's very toxic, the way that they treat people who are part of their life. I do feel that a lot of the way that they have a lot of influence by friends or family. I do feel it's probably more family. This is the way they were raised. I feel that whenever they try to change, I feel they do get a lot of resistance. It's kind of like they're really kind of being pulled to, like, you don't have to change for anybody. I feel their friends or family said, you don't need to change, they need to change. But your person doesn't see it that way anymore. They realize, like, there was nothing wrong with the way that you were just yourself. They were the ones trying to control everything and behave a certain way, you know, and they don't want to be like that anymore. I feel that they realize that, I feel for a lot of you, you're dating someone who, or in a relationship with someone who has no one in their life but their family. Because no one acts correct, you know, no one behaves the way that they expect. And it's gross. I feel that it's sad. I could see why, but this person's sick of them not accepting any of their friends, not accepting anyone they date, criticizing everything, even to your person. If they ever do anything out of the box, think out of the box, or do anything that's out of line, you know, it's like they're very, they pull them back, like, you know, oh, that's not gonna go over well with people. That's, you know, gonna make you look bad, or be perceived in a negative way. But your person doesn't care anymore. I feel that they care about what you think. They want to impress you. They want to change because, they want you back in their life. They want more people in their life. I really get this with this toxic energy. This is going to be really hard for this person to change, whether you are in their life or not. I do feel, being that this reading's coming out for you, Cancer, that this is someone you care about. And this person cares about you. What I feel more is I feel that they feel kind of helpless right now. Because I feel that you're not very kind of open to getting back right now. I feel like they really need to give you a reason. Kind of prove to you that if you knew things would be different, I know that's what you want. I could feel it, that you would take this person back if they could prove to you that things would be different this time. You know, that they've changed, that they wouldn't, they accept you for just who you are. You're not going to change. And I really do feel like they're trying, that's what they want. So Spirit, what is the Magician? Spirit, what is the Magician for Cancer's recent past, please? The Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, your person has had a major awakening. It's because of you. What's more, the loss of you with this heartache. Losing you, they really had to reflect. Because I felt that they thought that they would have success kind of making you conform to what they thought. But after the separation, I feel they realized they don't want you to change. They don't want to change you. They want to change. They want to be more like you. They know that you would have a happier life, a happier relationship if they were more like you. And they realize this. They've been manipulating themselves. I feel your person's been manipulated by friends or family that kind of made them, convince them that you needed to change, not them. They don't see it that way at all. They were in a way like kind of brainwashed. This devil energy, I'm kind of getting the energy of someone being really brainwashed, like conditioned from childhood, like, you know, just raised in a very uptight environment where they were constantly criticized and critiqued for everything they did. So they do that to people now. They continue on that trend, that behavior, and they want to end it. They don't want to be this way anymore. And they really have you to think. I feel that's why they have such a strong pull to you, is that they don't want to lose you, because you brought this awakening onto them. And they feel that you can help them continue to change. And it's not that they want to just be with you for that. They've never met anybody like you that's had such a strong impact on them. You kind of give them strength too to sort of block these family members or friends who the ones that are trying to tell them that, you know, it's you, not them. They're sick of hearing that. They've heard that, I feel, their whole life. Or if this isn't family, just friends, that everyone they bring in, maybe just every time they date someone, oh, they're not good enough for you. Oh, they're too this, they're too that. They're tired of it. They know that the people they're around, they're the toxic. They need to change, or they need to change their friends, or they just want to change themselves. But they really need to change their environment, because the people around them have really affected them. They've become like people that they don't even like anymore. They look at them and they're like, I'm just like these people, and I don't even like them. You know, it's like looking in the mirror. And I feel that you kind of help them see that, because by you not being accepted, they see that you're not like them, you know, and they want to be more like you. I think that's kind of cute. And they want to be around you so they can kind of in a way learn from you, like, how do you be so free? They don't know how. It's almost like they kind of need guidance from you. And I do feel that a lot of you are willing to do that because, you know, maybe it was just meant for you to meet me. You guys are, you know, twin flames. You are opposites, but together I feel like you guys could be really amazing because you could really make this person, help this person become who they probably would have been without having so many people block them. You kind of getting rid of all their blockages. And I think that's amazing, and they've never felt this way before. This energy, this feeling positive, and not having to worry about what everyone else thinks in that judgment. That it's taking a lot of pressure off of them, and they love that you help them. They almost are in awe of you. I mean, the Empress is here. They see you that way. They're like, they just think like, how does one live so freely without concern? You know, this person I feel puts so much pressure on themselves that I do feel they feel a little bit at a loss. I feel like they don't deserve you, or they feel that you're too good for them because they know that they're very toxic. They know that they're very, I feel that they don't look at themselves really good now. They look at themselves as very dull. This is what I feel they're feeling about themselves. They don't think that they're fun, which I actually don't feel like a lot of you felt they were fun because of how worried they were and uptight they were. They just couldn't let loose and have fun, and you tried. I really feel you tried, and they're very sad that they didn't let you influence them more, because they had, like I said, friends and family trying to say that you were a bad influence, but they know that's not true. So what is the King of Pentacles for Cancer's present, please? Spirit, what is the King of Pentacles for Cancer's present, please? It's the Tower, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So like what I said, they learned a lot from you. They want to learn more. They, like I said, they're in kind of in awe of you a little bit. Like they're wondering, like, how does one become this way? You know, I keep feeling like they're really thinking like philosophically, like they're kind of going back to their childhood. They're trying to think, like, going through steps, like, because they're wondering how they became the way they are. Just, you know, it's because they're going to have to kind of relearn almost a new personality. They want this. They want to change. I feel with the Tower, I do feel like a lot of you who are separated from this King of Pentacles, they're cutting out a lot of people in their life because they do have a lot of negative influence on them. I feel they're protecting themselves now, their energy. I feel that they're working on themselves right now. And they're trying to figure out how to better communicate with you because they do feel like you are on different levels. Not that anyone's better than anybody, but they feel that you're very enlightened. They feel like they're stunted. And in a way, I feel they were because of how they maybe were raised or how restrictive people were around them, that they haven't had true experiences. And I really feel someone wants to be more spiritual. They want to feel more. Instead of just thinking and worrying all the time, like they want to have experiences. They actually felt something with you. The little bit that they could let in through the stress, you know, that they put on themselves. But the moments that they let their guard down and let themselves free a little bit, it's like they felt something for maybe the first time in a very long time or ever, which I think a lot of it may be a little bit of fun. I feel that this person rarely allows themselves to really enjoy themselves, but they did with you. I don't think it seemed like that. I feel like you don't see that. That's why I feel a lot of you are kind of blocked to this person. They didn't ever show that they were in having fun, but it's because of how uptight they were and how they don't allow themselves. But that's what they've learned. This was a learned behavior, a learned way of thinking. They're trying to unlearn. They're trying to unlearn everything and try to learn a new way, to be more free-spirited. And I feel like they think of you a lot. You inspire them. I feel like this is like you're sort of always on their minds, sort of. They want to be with you. I feel like they know that they need to work on themselves maybe before you're willing to give them a chance. I feel they were in a way kind of cruel, that they always made you feel like you were wrong, just you, the way you act, the way you are. But it was almost like those thoughts, like I said, were put in their head. They have a lot of people around them, but they see that now, that people were kind of in a way controlling their thoughts. They were being manipulated. The magician is here. They were being very manipulated. People, for whatever reason, I feel like they're just around a lot of people who are either just really snobby or stuck up. I'm getting a lot of you are dating someone who have very snobby family or friends. Just it's just how they think, whether it's true or not. They just convince themselves. They're just very judgmental. And your person's been around these people. They started to become this way. They see this though, but they're blocking a lot of them and protecting their energy from them. And they are trying to learn a different way of thinking, trying to let go of learned behaviors that they don't want to have anymore. So Spirit, what is the Page of Swords for Cancer's present? Spirit, what is the Page of Swords for Cancer's present, please? You have the Star, the Six of Cups, and the Sun. So they're definitely wishing for you back. You brought them a lot of happiness. When they think of you, maybe you guys were together for a while. They have a lot of memories. The thoughts of you make them very happy. I feel like you guys are not together, but I feel when they think of you, they actually felt something when they were with you. I feel a lot of you live very much in the moment, and I'm just getting this, maybe not for all of you, but for some, that you slowed them down enough, their mind, that they could even enjoy feeling the warmth of the sun on their face. So you kind of, that saying, like, take the time to stop and smell the roses. I feel a lot of you really enjoyed the moment, and your person was always so thinking of everything else but what they were doing and who they were with and how they were feeling, and they're thinking of everyone else, always. Or even if no one else was around, the thoughts in their head, oh, what would this person think of this? What would my mom or dad, what would my friends think of me doing this? You actually brought them into a state of mind that felt peaceful enough to enjoy the feeling of the sun on their face, or whatever it was that you were doing, even if it was for a moment. But they want that feeling back. They're wishing for that back. I feel like they're trying to find it on their own, but they can't. I feel like you're a very good guide to them. I feel like a lot of you, in a way, are twin flames, because I feel you're really opposites, but I feel together. I do feel like you both could learn a lot from each other. Because I don't feel like your person's a bad person. I feel that they were very conditioned to think a certain way being grown up, like very strict parents, or however they were raised, or just who they've been around, They were very influenced. Not that they're weak-minded or anything like that, or they're a follower, they're this. I feel it was just a lot through their life. It was just, our experiences do kind of mold us in who we are, and sometimes, sometimes we're too young to see, and I feel like they're just kind of realizing that they want to change. And that's all that matters to them, is that they want to change now, and they're trying. So Spirit, what is the world for Cancer's near future, please? Spirit, what is the world for Cancer's near future, please? The Four of Swords again, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel a lot of you are still hurt. You're protecting yourself. I feel with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel you're kind of not letting them know yet that you're willing to move on with them, because you want to know, how is it different now? What's changed? Have you changed? I don't want to change. And I feel you tell them, like, I feel that you're having a little bit of conflict because you're hurt still. With the Four of Swords here. With the Three of Pentacles, though, I do feel like you guys come around, or you come around. I do feel like you're a little blocked right now. I feel like you're thinking, is this worth it to invest in? I wasted my time. It's, maybe this was a couple months of dating, or this was a couple years you were together, and you just got sick of it. You got sick of their family, always treating you like you need to change, or their friends, or just them. And I feel like you're a lot more protective now. I do feel what's going to happen for a lot of you is, once you get through this little bit of confrontation, because I feel what this is doubt. You saying to them, how are things going to be different this time? I feel like you do have an argument. But I do feel like you guys are going to work together. I do feel like they want to help you heal. They want to earn your trust back because they see you as the Empress. They want a chance to prove to you that they don't want you to change. They really don't. They want to change themselves. They don't want you to change. They want you to help them be more like you. Because you bring the sun into their life. You help them feel the sun on their face. I feel a lot of you have made this person feel a way that they have never felt before. And even, I keep getting it was for a brief moment, but it wasn't that you couldn't have brought more. It was that that's all they allowed themselves. And that's very sad. They're so blocked. But I feel like you are the one who can really help. And I feel like a lot of you are going to. I feel you're going to work together. But you're going to be very careful this time. Because I do feel that they hurt you. And, you don't deserve that. You don't want that. I feel that you were very kind to them. And I do feel that a lot of it was a lot of judgment on you. And pressure that I feel a lot of you tolerated for a long time. And you don't want to get hurt anymore. And so I think it's good you're protecting yourself. But I feel a lot of you are letting them in. Because I feel a lot of you realize that they see you differently. They see you for who you are. And they appreciate everything about you. So Spirit, what is the Empress for Cancer's near future? Spirit, what is the Empress for Cancer's near future, please? Death and rebirth, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is good. I feel your person has changed. Death and rebirth. This is transformation, and this is exactly what they wanted. From that, I feel you've helped them with that. You get the Ten of Pentacles. And you're going to see progress. I do feel like you're going to take it very slow, though. I was getting this from the Four of Pentacles. But you're both putting effort in. You're matching their energy. You're letting them show you first, because they hurt you. So you're like, you know what, you show me. I feel like every time they give, you give. They give a little bit more, you give a little bit more. That's how you're protecting yourself and your energy. You guys are going to have the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel a lot of you're really meant to be together. I know this was probably a very hurtful thing to go through. I feel it hurt your person a lot too, because there was a lot of things they didn't see. They didn't see you. They saw just a version of life that you had to be a certain way. That they were very programmed. They're trying to reprogram their own mind, and I feel that their love for you is what's really helping them have the strength, to do that. And I feel that even if this is a slow process, I feel a lot of you, as soon as you realize that they value everything that you value and hold dear in your beliefs, and they respect those, I feel you guys, that's when you get to the Ten of Pentacles. And this might be slow because, like I said, you're not just going to go all in and give 100%. You're kind of holding back and letting them show you piece by piece, little by little, and you match it. And I feel that it's going to grow into something beautiful. And that's it. So I hope you liked the reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet,